Hello, everyone. Whoops, forgot something. One moment. If you're just joining, I am not invisible. I just forgot to grab a piece of foil. Now I got it. Hello, everyone. Wait a few moments, as always, for everyone to join in. Okay. Oh, wait. I didn't move that right. Hi, Penny. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Marlene. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome. Happy Friday. So I wanted to hop on real quick live because Shannon does normally go live on Fridays, but I wanted to hop on real quick to share with you some new products, some fun, different things. We're not going to necessarily create an entire project, but I want to just do a little demoing for you because we got something in new that I think is really, really cool. And something that I was experimenting with today that I was surprised that worked, and I wanted to share it with all of you. So hello as everyone joins in. Isn't it great, Kara? Wait till you see next month's. Next month's is all about gnomes and tea parties. It's a really, really fun one next month. So, all right, so we're going to head down to the table. We're going to go to the top view, and I'm going to show you some different things that I have to share with you this evening. So, first and foremost, we have gotten in, finally, the Gina K adhesive dot runner. I am obsessed with this dot runner because it's not a full runner, meaning it's not full adhesive. It's like a dot adhesive, and I absolutely love that. So we got those in finally, and we also have the refills for it. So I would suggest use that 25% off. That's only good until Sunday. Use that to grab some of them. Also, the one thing that I'm going to be demoing with you this evening is the brand new adhesive transfers from Decofoil. So the adhesive transfers from Decofoil, we've used these before, but I'm going to show you how to use them in a new way. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to show you a new way of using them. Also, brand new this evening is our brand new, it's so cute. This is let's zoom in a little bit. This is our Candy Heart embossing powder. So this is a limited edition premium embossing powder, and this embossing powder comes in a little heart container. So when you receive yours, obviously yours is going to have, the plastic wrap on it, because that's just the way that they come, because it is, we don't want them to open when they get shipped to you. So let me open this up out of its packaging and show you. It is just so cute. So it is called, again, Candy Heart embossing powder, and when you open it up, there is all of this. Look at this embossing powder. And this will only be available in the little heart container, okay? So you just pop your little heart container back on and you're all set to go. Also, something that is available just starting today is the new premium sequin mixes. So y'all have been asking for a while for us to do a sequin mix that is has a little bit more than just sequins in it. So we came up with our new premium sequin mixes, and they are incredible. So first, let's start with, I guess, the closest holiday, and that is Valentine's Day. So these have really cool labels on them so you can see what's inside of the package. And these are different because they have sequins and they also have little elements in them. So I'm hoping you can see there are little red balls inside of here too, glittery ball. It's just, they're really, really cool. So this is the Valentine's. And then we have the, what would be next? Then we have the shamrock, golden shamrocks, and look at how beautiful those sequins are. And then it has little gold glittery balls inside of them. And then after that would be, I guess we do spring. So this is the spring mix. Look at how pretty. So it has glittery pieces in it. And it has little foam pieces and all sorts of different beautiful colors. And then last but not least, we have our patriotic mix. And this one is red and blue. And then, of course, it has little silver, little doodads in them. And so these are the 4 mixes that we just launched. If you love them as much as we love them, I would highly suggest, again, using your 25% off coupon, because that is the best time to get it. Okay, so let me grab my other things here. All right. So let's move these out of the way, and let's go ahead and, hello, my beautiful Dion. Move these out of the way, and let's go ahead and talk about the main event. So I brought myself down a magic powder bag because I can't find mine, and luckily I have the most wonderful store ever right upstairs from me. And I also brought down, so a lot of you have been waiting for this to come back, our acetate. So our heat resistant acetate is the best acetate ever, hands down. It is so great. It works really, really well when you're heat embossing, which may give you an idea as to what I'm planning on doing. Christopher, the issue I had over the other day was the sprinkle stencil apparently isn't, I'm not allowed it. Oh, yeah, because we don't do overseas, we can't do overseas subscriptions yet because of how much the shipping fluctuates. That's the reason. Well, I'm glad you figured it out. So this is our heat resistant acetate, and you're, I think, going to kind of get an idea of what I'm up to. But first, I also grabbed 2 different foils because I'm going to show you some foiling with these adhesive transfers, and also something that I've never seen before, which I'm thinking is something that will be really cool, is I'm going to show you how to heat emboss these transfers. So I've never tried it before, hoping it works. We'll see if it works. I'm thinking that it's going to work because just by the sheer way that it the dynamic of how these adhesive panels work, it should work, but we're going to try it together. So first I'm going to show you how these are intended to be used, and then we're going to Christopherize them, or brutify them, I guess you could say, and do them a little differently. So you get 3 sheets with this set, or it says 3 pieces, so I'm assuming it's 3 sheets. Yep, we get 3 sheets with this set, and I'm really excited to show you how these work. So the way that they work is you don't need any heat for them, which is something that I think a lot of people really, really love. So the way that you would do this is you are going to take whichever one of these that you would like, you're going to cut it out. So I'm going to use, there's a lot of pieces on here. Let's do this heart. So I'm just going to take my scissors. These again are the brand new Christopher Allen scissors. They haven't been launched yet, but they will be here very soon. Probably next month, late next month. And then what you do is you're going to peel off the backing, okay? This little thin piece you can throw away. This is the piece you want that has the actual, black transfer on it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to place it wherever you would like, and you're just going to burnish it down. Now what I do is I put this actually through my die cutting machine. Just run it through without anything else. You don't have to run it through your die cutting machine. I mean, it is suggested by ThermoWeb, but I have found that I have gotten pretty good results without running it through the die cutting machine. So let's go ahead and pop this, whoopsies, pop this off of here, out of my die cutting machine. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take just some sort of a little implement, whether it's like a little picking tool, and you're going to peel off the front part. Okay, so we peeled that off. So it's not going to look like anything. What are the jars on the counter in front of you? Oh, I can show you those in 1 minute, right after I cut this out. So you won't be able to see anything. Well, you can kind of see it. There you go. You can see it. See that? So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little blade here. We sell these at Brutus Monroe. They are incredible. I've got to tighten mine though because it does get loose over time. And then once it gets loose, it doesn't want to cut. So run that straight up and that will cut it out perfectly. And then let's go ahead and let's cut it again. We'll say right here. All right. And then you just place this on top of here. Again, you could just burnish this if you want. I'm going to run it again through the die cutting machine. Now, we do sell these in all different varieties. We have Brutus Monroe versions of these too. So we don't just sell these Valentine's ones. We have a whole bunch of different kinds too. Okay, and now let me peel this off of my die cutting machine here. And let's go ahead and, it already fell off, but I'm going to pretend that it didn't fall off because it falls off so easily. So you're going to pull it out and it's going to look like this, and then bam. When you peel that off, it is going to adhere perfectly to your background. Isn't that cool? And you can do like these really fine little sentiments. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean, really, the sky is the limit. The sky's the limit. The blade can be changed on this, yes. We don't, I think we're out of the replacement blades right now, but this is like such a great price. And it has the little, you know, guard on it. But it's really great for the price point. I love it. I can tell you I bought the one at the Dollar Tree and shouldn't have bought the one at the Dollar Tree. It like literally fell apart in 10 seconds. All right, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we can do it with embossing powder. So I've never tried this before. So we're gonna do it together, and we're all gonna pray together that it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut out this other heart here. Okay. And again, we're gonna peel off the back. Oh, and also the pixie spray is back. All of those things are back. Pixie spray, pixie tape. This pixie tape that I use all the time, it's back. All right, so let's go ahead and place that right in the center there. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use my magic powder bag. Oh, well, we'll see how it works without it. I guess we could technically use it now, but I forgot to use it, but that's all right. We'll see how it works without it, and then we'll see how it works with it. Oh yes, Kara, it's an old faithful, love. That one. All right, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves a piece of paper here. And let's grab our embossing powder. Let's peel this off here. All right, and I guess why don't we use the new one, right? This does have a lot of glitter in it, so that's why I wanted to use the magic powder bag, but it is what it is. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that to the side. Oh, it worked perfectly. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Yes. Oh, this is a game changer. This is a game changer. This is a full game changer. Okay. I didn't know if it was going to work, and it worked. And I am so happy that it worked. All right, so I'm going to grab... hold on. I'm going to grab a different embossing powder for the acetate. But all you would do is you would take, since I didn't use my magic powder tool, I'm just going to use a little brush and just kind of brush around here. And you're like, Christopher, a little brush. You pulled out a brush you paint a room with. I need like longer like brush handles and stuff because, you know, I got my big crafty man hands that I can't, these little dainty things, can't do it. All right, so now let's heat emboss it. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. This is so cool. Oh my goodness. I was like, what is going on? There was a piece of plastic. Yep, total game changer. Oh my word! Look at that. Now, I would dare you to try to get that type of embossing with a stamped image. It's almost impossible. I mean, when it's super fine lines like this. Look at that. Look at that embossing powder. Again, only available in our little heart container. I love this so much. And only available for a limited time. I think we have like 500 of them or something. And when they're gone, they are gone. Look at that. Oh, wow. Okay, so now we got to do it on acetate. So, let's grab a piece of acetate. And this time, I think what I'm going to do, I think I am going to, well, hold on. Let's see, do I have, let me see what type of embossing powders. Let's see what I have at my disposal. Oh, let's use rose gold. That's the one. We'll use rose gold. Hey, Mama. Everyone say hi to Mama. All right, we'll use rose gold for the lips. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and now this is going to make everybody panic, but I don't want you to panic because when I use the magic powder tool on the acetate, I promise you it will come off. So if you've never been introduced to the magic powder tool before, the magic powder tool, and everything is sticking to this acetate now, it is a powder bag, and it is refillable. So it's normally tied. This one I think came untied. But all you do is you untie it and you buy our refill and you fill it up. So I'm just going to hit this with the magic powder bag just like so. Because again, we are using acetate. We want to make sure that we're not. Okay, isn't it gorgeous? All right, so now we've hit it with the powder, so we should be okay and not everything should stick to it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab the lips and we're going to do the lips straight across. Now they're not all going to fit, so we're going to have to cut some off. But that's okay. Again, we're using the new Christopher Allen scissors. I know y'all have been waiting so long for us to come back out with the scissors. And they're coming. I promise they are coming. I just finalized the art on them the other day. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this off. Okay. And we're going to place this, I guess, kind of centered. Doesn't really matter. Okay, and then we're going to run this through, trying to touch it the least amount as possible. And remember, our acetate is heat resistant, so you can emboss on it. And I'm hoping that's stuck down. The acetate is a little bit thinner than the paper. Might have to send a piece of paper through with it. I don't know. Let's see. Did it stick? Hold on. Just going to do a quick finger burnish on it. I think it's stuck down pretty good. Oh yeah, it's on there perfect. All right, so now we'll take our rose gold embossing powder. I did powder it, yes. Hello, Tina. And now I'm going to add our embossing powder on top. Oh, yes. Okay, you can't see it yet. You're not allowed to look yet. But it's going to be perfect. Just got to tap off all of that excess. There's a little bit of static from... Oh, you can already see it. Darn it. I was trying to keep it a secret. All right, so now I'm going to take my brush again. I'm going to brush off all of the, or most of the excess. But it's okay if you have a little bit of excess. It's not a big deal. Okay. Tap off as much as we can here. I think that looks pretty darn good. Let's heat up our... I'm going to use the lower setting for this one. I know, aren't they gorgeous? And then again, since this is heat resistant, you can heat it right on up. And that's not going to hurt a darn thing. Now again, I would not suggest using non-heat resistant acetate with embossing powder. Because you will run into some issues. Oh, this is working so well. Wow. Okay, and now your acetate may buckle just a little bit, but once it dries, once it cools, it'll go completely flat again. And that's just because obviously I was putting a lot of heat on there. A lot of heat. So all you'll do is now you'll just let it set for a moment, and again, everything will go right back to where it's meant to be. But now that it's already dry, because it's nice and cool in here, I could take my microfiber cloth and take off all of that powder. So now see how that powder just comes right off? And look at how cool that is. That's just incredible to me. On acetate, imagine the shaker cards you can make. Imagine, there's just so many things that you can do. So many things you can do. Okay? So now I want to show you what it would look like if you did the acetate, but all you did was a... well, not all you do, but if you did a... we'll do this full set. Oh, can we do the full set? I don't know if we can do the full set. Almost. Let's see, what's on the other side? Let's do these ones. Again, we got to cut them out here. So I'm going to take the back off again. Now you don't have to powder this time because this is not... And it might be a little crooked, but that's okay, because this is not embossing powder. But you can use embossing powder with them, which I think is so cool. All right, so we just place that down. We're going to put it through the die cut machine. And again, I just think that this is a cool additional technique. Obviously you can do it on paper. That's what it's intended for. But, using acetate is just such a cool medium. But also doing it on vellum. Oh my word, we just got our vellum back now. I need that, right? Isn't this incredible? So this is the glitter powder that Miss Dion is talking about. And this is, it's called Candy Heart. Candy Heart. All right, so now we're going to peel these off, and I'm going to show you how intricate these will be. Whoops. There we go. There's one. There's two. And now for this one, we're going to use our red. So I don't want to... Because this red static, I'll tell you, I use it all the time. All right. So, oh, I didn't make that big enough. Let's see if I cut it in half, if that'll work. Oh, it sure will. Okay, so there's our first one. And here's our second one. Okay, now we can run this right through the die cut machine again. Any die cut machine will work. If you have one of those little portable ones, you have a electric one, whatever one you want to use, doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Okay. And then let's peel this off of here. And I'll show you what we got. Oh my word. All right, okay. I know, I get so excited. Look at how perfect that turned out. And now imagine that, make a shaker. make a shaker with this. You can really do whatever you would like with this. You can make a shaker. You can, you know, this again, the sky is the limit. You have so many different options. Now, obviously, again, let me find a piece of black paper so I can show you. Here we go. Show you how awesome. So there, now you can see. Actually, let's just go ahead and let's do this whole sheet on here. And then I can show you. Would that be cool? If I did the whole sheet? Because usually in the store we do a whole sheet anyway, so you can see them embossed. So let's just do a whole sheet. Hopefully I cut that out correctly. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. Oh yes, I'll show the acrylic bubbles in just 1 second. Oh yes, all the colors. They're good. They are real good. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop this down here. We'll just do this whole thing. Why not? Is this going to fit? Oh my goodness. I mean, this was made to happen. All right, so let's run this through. Lickety split like. All right. Pull that out of there. And then let me grab this here. Peel all of these off. So I'm doing all these at once. Now, I don't think this is recommended by ThermoWeb to do them all at once, but you can, right? Why not? Now I'm going to place this right on top. Run it through. Okay. And then the peel and reveal. Okay, hold on. It's a whole new level when you do it on dark paper. Look at that. The camera's going to have a hard time picking it up. Well, no, I guess it did okay. Oh my goodness, imagine that. I mean, you know what it looks like to me? What it reminds me of? It reminds me of a hot foil plate. But it's not a hot foil plate. Because, I mean, it's very crisp. I mean, a hot foil plate's pretty crisp too, but, I mean, this is really crisp. Isn't that incredible? I think it's so cool. So, so cool. Really cool. So simple, too. Okay. So let's talk acrylic bubbles before I let you all go. Because I want you all to be able to prep for Shannon's really cool live. She's actually using the acrylic bubbles tonight. She texted me and told me. So again, one more time, this is the Candy Heart embossing powder, only available for a limited time. We don't have a ton of these, but it looks like this inside of the container. Just close your container back up. But this is what it looks like when it's embossed. Gorgeous. All right, back to the acrylic bubbles. So we have a lot of colors. But I'll just show you, what I'll do is, I'll show you my favorites. So these are all the colors that we have of the acrylic bubbles. So we have, my favorites are the metallics. So I know, yes, we'll be getting them here at Brutus Monroe soon. I just ordered them today. So we have gold, silver, and rose gold. So pretty. So these are the acrylic bubbles. Then we have just all these other colors. So they're the acrylic bubbles. Look at how cool. We'll just lay them all down. But these are all the colors. And again, these would just look absolutely spectacular in your crafty space. But of course, my favorite is this one, which is called Pumpkin. Look at how vibrant this color is. So they come in these incredible reusable jars. And they are hand dyed here at Brutus Monroe. We dye all of these here in-house. Then we have, this one is Cobalt. Just so beautiful. Again, hand dyed here at Brutus Monroe, which makes, we can make whatever colors we want, which is what's great. So we have the Cobalt. Another favorite of mine is definitely the Plum. Look at that color. Just so pretty. So pretty. Plum. Let's see. Oh, I love this one's called Lucky Leprechaun. So this is green, but it also has gold in it. What about hot foil plates? We have some coming. We have some coming very soon, but we don't have them yet. Oh, good. Shannon's using Plum tonight, she said. So, here they are. Here they all are. So pretty. You can use them for shakers. I believe Shannon, if you tune into her live tonight, she's going to show you an alternate way to use them. But she might be using them as a shaker as well. But you can just use them to adhere to your cards. Like if you're doing like a card that would need like an aquarium at the bottom, you can use them as those little rocks. You can use them really with whatever. I mean, whatever you can think of, you can use them for. And then, so yeah, so that's that. Again, we just got in the Gina K adhesive. This is my favorite, absolute favorite. This one is mine. So it's just so great. But the reason I love it is it's very ergonomic. And also, it has this little end on it that keeps it, from getting all over everything. It has this little kind of gripper piece on it to hold on to, but it's also an adhesive that is it's not like a full strip, so it doesn't, back to work, love and miss you. Love and miss you too, Kara. So it doesn't, you don't have any of those issues with it, gumming up, but it's also refillable. So you just pop it open like this. It has a hinge, and that's where you put this whole piece is the refill. And we sell the refills too. But this is by far my favorite tape runner. Well, I mean, the XL is a good one too, but this is definitely my favorite. So this is the Gina K one, and I'll show you what I mean. So see how it's a dot? Hold on, I'll show you. I'll do some foil so you can see. So see, it is not it's not like a strip, it is a dot. And the dot adhesive is just, I feel like it's so much stronger because it puts little dots as opposed to putting one long strip that can just peel off. Oh, good, Anne-Marie. Oh, it's a very strong hold. It's a very, hold on. Let me do, what the heck was this? I guess I did a foil stamping. But yeah, it's a very strong hold. So I'll just put a couple of little pieces on there. And pop this down, and you can see, I mean, it's not going to go anywhere. And it's almost going to, it's going to rip the paper, so we don't want to do that. But yeah, it's a very, very strong hold. But the great thing is it's repositionable, I think up to like probably about a minute. You could try to, well, no, it's going to rip. But you could probably try to reposition it up to about a minute, and then you can't anymore. See, it's going to start ripping everything. But it's repositionable, I'd say, for about a minute, and then you're going to, you're going to rip your paper. How to place a second order to get the sprinkle and donut stencils. Aren't they great? I just think they're spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. But yeah, we have a whole Gina K order coming in. Okay. So I think that's it. Does anybody have any other questions about what I used today, or any other products that I could show you or talk about? Oh, also, another thing you should grab with the 25% off. We still have some of these kits left, the Spellbinders kits. Oh my goodness, look, it's the little doggy or kitty cat thing. We still have some of these. So grab them while you can. I think they're on sale for $20 and you get an extra 25% off. Isn't that awesome? Extra 25% off of $20 for that whole kit. Have I shown you what you get? Hold on, I'll show you. You get stickers. You get some, these are like little 3D stickers. You get some chipboard pieces. You get stamps. You get cardstock and envelopes. You get this, these stickers. You get some dies. You get sequins. You get adhesive. You get paper. You get, so look, this is stuff that I dumped out, but you get this whole paper pack. So I think they've changed their kits. I don't think they're like this anymore. So this is the last way that you'll be able to get them in that configuration. Okay, any questions? Oh, so many of these are flying off the shelf already. If you want this this crafty candy heart embossing powder, I would say grab it as soon as you can. Oh, some other things we have coming. So I was just thinking about all of the items for next week. The Olo markers. Have any of you heard of the Olo markers? Anybody excited about the Olo markers? I'm excited about them. We will have them in stock next week. Pip sticks. I know that so many of you have loved the Pip stick stickers. If anybody is in love with Care Bears as much as I love Care Bears, they were a big part of my childhood. We have an entire Care Bear line coming next week of all sorts of different stickers. We have a whole bunch coming next week. And also launching next Friday, fingers crossed, we have the brand new Brutus Monroe app. So you may have noticed that the app has been down. We no longer are working with our app developer. Our app developer kind of folded, shut down their company. Didn't tell us that it was happening. So I very quickly had to go into resource mode and figure out how we were going to fix it. So we have a brand new app developer that is absolutely incredible. We love them. They're phenomenal. But wait till you see this new app. Darren has been working very hard on it, as well as myself. And when I tell you that it is the fastest, easiest way to shop at Brutus Monroe, that app it's just so cool. Wait till you see. Wait till you see. It's really, really cool. So if you all saw my sneak peek yesterday that I posted on Instagram of the creativity loading, that's actually a sneak peek because that's the loading screen. Whenever a product is loading, those little crayons load up with the rainbow colors inside of them. So it's going to be really, really cool. Ordered a mystery box yesterday. Any spoilers? I don't think I can give you any spoilers, but I could tell you it was well worth the amount. I saw the stuff they were putting in it. I want to say it was worth like $500. So there's a lot in there. There are some products in there I think that we don't even have anymore. I know there's 3 embossing powders in there. I know there were multiple stamps. There are stencils in there. Different substrates. I know that there were some different boxes in there. I know that there were sequins in there. I know that there was ribbon in there. I'm pretty sure that like there's an entire like ribbon grab bag in them and like an entire sequin grab bag in them. I mean, there's a lot in them. I could tell you if you ever get a Brutus Monroe mystery box from us, it's good. Now, I will tell you, there's going to be a sneak peek coming up, I think the end of this month or early February, that we are going to do again the Christopher Allen Studio mystery boxes. So if you have ever gotten a Christopher Allen Studio mystery box, or you're asking what is a Christopher Allen Studio mystery box, so I'm very fortunate, and I receive so many things from so many companies. And they send me things to use on the videos, and I don't always get the chance to use them. It's rare that I get to use all of those products. So with that being said, we do mystery boxes every year, and those mystery boxes go to charity. That mystery box that goes to charity are things that are from my studio. So from my studio here at Brutus Monroe and my home studio, There are lots of things. So it could be anything. I mean, there could be Cricut supplies in there. There could be markers. There could be, and it's not all Brutus Monroe. It could be from so many different companies. And I can tell you this time, we have 6 giant bins of products that are going into those boxes. You absolutely do not want to miss those boxes. No, you don't want to miss those boxes. So they're coming, I think, at the beginning of next month. And again, you're going to look for the Christopher Allen Studio mystery boxes. And all of that will be going to the Trevor Project, which is, again, very near and dear to my heart. Any classes coming soon? Marlene, soon. Yes, there are quite a few classes coming soon. But I am teaching at the SCT event that's coming up as well. So I'm very, very excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So you'll just have to look. I know that Heather was working on some. I think that Heather might be working with Shannon very soon on some new classes and new events coming up. So you'll just stay tuned on the website. But of course, we'll always send an email about that. So that's it. That's all I have for you tonight. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you so very much. And that's it. That's all I got for tonight. So remember to create something every single day, whether that is something with your own foil transfers or the brand new sequin mixes. Where did I put them? They are, I love them. They're so cool. I don't even know where I set them at. Oh, they're right here. Or your new sequin mixes as I drop everything. These are the new premium sequin mixes and they're really, really great. Or your own ending. I love you all very much. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for hanging out with me and I will see you all very, very soon.